So, Sam, you know a lot of the history of people. You know what and it's because your business was landscaping. So what's happening? Give the people an update on landscaping in this part of the town, and what's the future?
Well, during the bubble market, the bubble years as we call it, there was a lot of loans, there was a lot of refinance, there was a lot of borrowing against your home, using your home as an ATM. It was a lot of money, George, on the street. There was money flowing everywhere, money for businesses, money to hire new people. You know, it was money for everything. Money for fountains, ponds, because that's what I do. I do aquascape too. Ponds, fountains, water gardens, rock landscape, desertscape. Okay? And all of a sudden, people can't even afford to pay for their homes, let alone landscaping. Okay? If you haven't, I've never met a person who were losing their home trying to put a pond in it. You know? So, actually, let me zoom out. Actually, a lot of my business tanked. You know, a lot of my business tanked. Get a shot of this. This must be some kind of landmark because they haven't torn it down yet. Or they're in the business tearing down multi-million-dollar homes as opposed to eyesores. You know, it's a bunch of trash up through here. So
the future of your business is pretty much gone.
The future of my business, I have hope though.
Oh, you have hope?
I have hope. I still have some clients left, you know, but it's not as lucrative as it used to be. As you can see, this is the site where the bank tore down all of these homes.
Oh, this is it? Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, this is the site that Vision Victory brought to us. This is the street that was paved.
Let's get an update on it because people, wow, they even shut down the road.
Yeah, you know, the bank were getting fined, I think, $7,000 a week for not having the drains in, not finishing it up. They didn't finish it up, so they couldn't fix it back. It took at least $10 million to finish it, $10 to $15 million to finish it, and they couldn't keep paying the fines. They couldn't sell it because no other builder would buy another builder's mess, so they just tore it down.
And that's it.
They just tore it down.
That's all she wrote. This is what you get.
Yeah, they just tore it down, got their bailout money from you and I, and they kept stepping, you know?
Kept stepping.
They kept stepping, you know? So, it's a lot of collapse going on in this part of the town. Now, they had a sign right here saying, "Coming soon, strip mall." Now, it's "We buy your houses." Exactly. Zero down.
So they've taken down the signs. And
top dollar for your scrap metal. Look at what we've sunk to.
Exactly. That's the story of economic collapse right there.
That's collapse.
And talk about commercial real estate, man. That's the next big shoe to drop, man.
Commercial real estate is out here. A lot of people are putting a lot of hope into the Snapple Dr. Pepper factory.
Yeah,
and the dog food factory.
A couple factories being relocating up here, distribution centers, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, they're only giving away 200 jobs, but you know, 200 jobs is better than none. Okay. Now we're just crossing 395 in Bear Valley. Okay. Now these homes over here. Now these we're going to be going over here. Okay. George, at that light we're going to make a right. Now these homes over here were beautiful homes. These homes are 3,025 square foot. They're nice homes.
That's huge.
They're huge.
These are McMansions.
These are McMansions. Just look at them. They're huge. I was in the process of buying one, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. Air conditioning, cooling, and heating, that could cost a fortune.
That's your thoughts.
You know, but you know, we're Americans. We're Californians. A lot of us live beyond our means. You know, if you can sit up here and say you've never lived beyond your means before, hey, you know, it's a way of life for some people. We're gonna take a right here, George. We'll take a right here.
Okay.
And no mellow rules. Okay. When I came to Victorville in 2006, I didn't want any mellow rules. Okay.
Now you're learning that Melrose is a good thing.
Melrose is a good thing. It's a good thing. It keeps the element out. You're going to make a right here. Okay. Now.
Ooh, a model home.
A model home. You can slow down a little bit, George. Now look, sales center open daily. To me, it looked like it's closed daily. And nightly.
Wow, the grass is really green.
The artificial grass is really green. You know, this is actually the Lahala and the Tesoro model homes.
Such fancy sounding names.
Yeah, such fancy sounding name, artificial grass, and, you know, but they left. They got foreclosed on just like the average homeowner.
They got weeds growing.
Yeah, they got weeds growing, and not the kind you smoke either.
That is so funny, that tree that started out as a weed.
Yeah, the tree actually started out as a weed. But see, these houses, a lot of them...
Whoa, what's going on with that thing in the middle of your... Somebody has a really nice statue.
Yeah, somebody has a nice statue up there.
Italian statue.
If that was done in other statue up there.
Italian statue.
If that was done in other neighborhoods, they have the head knocked off with a bat. Now, if you can look beyond the desert, these are the homes we're heading to. You can take a left right here. Now, this is a Don Grand Cuda, however you say it.
What?
The creme de la creme of the crop. Of the crap. The creme de la creme of the crap.
I like that. That's a new term. Creme de la creme of the crop.
Or let's just shorten it up. Creme de la creme. Slow down right here.
Where are all the cars here?
No one lives here, George. No one lives here. Look at the weeds. These are beautiful, brand new, 2-story homes, 2,700 square feet. All the way down, all the way around. They're empty.
Whoa.
And this entire development is maybe 4 people in 50 homes.
Look at this, guys. It's like a ghost town. Seriously, the feeling I'm getting here is like I Am Legend. I mean, there's birds flying around here. It's just surreal. There's just nobody here.
We are legend.
We are legend.
We are legend. You can shoot between here. Now, this is a beautiful home. Look at it. Has an open kitchen.
And how come they don't bring the prices down in line with what the... Oh, this is one of those where the banks hold on to it.
Yeah, the banks own them now.
Yeah,
the banks are sitting on these.
It's worth more to the bank on a ledger than it is in real life, because in real life this thing is going to go for 200 or what?
In real life, these homes will only sell for, I would say, they'll go for 150.
Wow,
they'll go for 150.
This is the future, guys. Huge amounts.
Be a viewer on YouTube.
For Victorville Real Estate, call George for title. Even you can own a beautiful home here.
Just like this.
For nothing. 0 down. Taxpayers expense.
Now, George, this house right here that I'm showing you, this was purchased at least 5 to 6 years ago. This is on 395. As you can see, 395 is actually right here. This is the road to 395. This house was under suspicion. A lot of people thought that it was arson because it was a 4,000 square foot house, and it just burned almost completely down. And it has a second guest house in back. So a lot of the people thought they torched it. It looked beautiful. Look at it now. Just look at it. It's barely recognizable as a home. Only thing that's left is the fountain. A year or so ago, you can catch this house with Mercedes-Benz and Jaguars lined up around the circular driveway.
Wow.
And a lot of big rigs parked off to the side, you know. But now, look at it. All you see is a big dumpster, what's left of a fountain, weeds, fountain planter, and a bunch of ash and rubble.
Some people's answer to being upside down on their property.
Some people's answer to being upside down. You know, think about it. You know, maybe they got the insurance money, maybe they didn't.
We ain't